Welcome to One Chapter, One Thought. I'm Pastor Chris from Lincroft Bible Church in New Jersey, and every weekday I read one chapter of the Bible and offer one brief devotional thought. Today's reading is from the book of Genesis, chapter 33. Then Jacob looked up and saw Esau coming with his 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and his 2 servant wives. He put the servant wives and their children at the front, Leah and her children next, and Rachel and Joseph last. Then Jacob went on ahead. As he approached his brother, he bowed to the ground 7 times before him. Then Esau ran to meet him and embraced him, threw his arms around his neck and kissed him, and they both wept. Then Esau looked at the woman and children and asked, "Who are these people with you?" "These are the children God has graciously given to me, your servant," Jacob replied. Then the servant wives came forward with their children and bowed before him. Next came Leah with her children, and they bowed before him. Finally, Joseph and Rachel came forward and bowed before him. "And what are all these flocks and herds I met as I came in?" Esau asked. Jacob replied, "They are a gift, my lord, to ensure your friendship." "My brother, I have plenty," Esau answered. "Keep what you have for yourself." But Jacob insisted, "No, if I have found favor with you, please accept this gift from me. And what a relief to see your friendly smile. It is like seeing the face of God. Please take this gift I have brought you, for God has been very gracious to me. I have more than enough." And because Jacob insisted, Esau finally accepted the gift. "Well," Esau said, "let's be going. I will lead the way." But Jacob replied, "You can see, my lord, that some of the children are very young, and the flocks and herds have their young too. If they are driven too hard, even for one day, all the animals could die. Please, my lord, go ahead of your servant. We will follow slowly, at the pace that is comfortable for the livestock and the children. I will meet you at Seir." "All right," Esau said, "but at least let me assign you some of my men to guide and protect you." Jacob responded, "That's not necessary. It's enough that you've received me warmly, my lord." So Esau turned around and started back to Seir that same day. Jacob, on the other hand, traveled on to Succoth, where he built himself a house and made shelters for his livestock. That is why the place was named Succoth, which means shelters. Later, having traveled all the way from Paddan Aram, Jacob arrived safely at the town of Shechem in the land of Canaan. There he set up camp outside the town. Jacob bought a plot of land where he camped from the family of Hamor, the father of Shechem, for 100 pieces of silver. And there he built an altar and named it El Elohe Israel. One thought. Reconciliation is a beautiful thing. After years of animosity, the brothers Jacob and Esau finally meet. And Jacob, naturally, is very cautious, approaching Esau because he had stolen Esau's birthright and blessing, and Esau had previously stated how angry he was towards Jacob and that he wanted to kill him. So Jacob splits up his family and possessions into 4 parts in case things go awry and they are attacked. But probably before Jacob can even react, Esau embraces his brother with forgiveness. He throws his arms around him, he's kissing him, he's weeping after such a long time apart. And we also see transformation happening in Jacob. Instead of the cunning, quick-witted know-it-all, Jacob models humility. He bows 7 times down to his brother, and he clearly speaks to his brother in a humble way by referring to himself as your servant and Esau as my lord. And so I think we can draw encouragement from this chapter, because even in the most hostile and strife-filled relationships, God still works. He worked in the life of Jacob, bringing Jacob to a humble place where he stopped striving after his own will. But apparently he also worked in Esau's life, quelling the rage that resided within him. And so, where do you need to see reconciliation in your relationships? Is there someone in your life where you think, well, that could just never happen? But take heart and look at the story of Jacob and Esau. If God can do it for them, he can certainly do it for you, because our God loves to bring reconciliation. He has brought reconciliation to us through the death of his son, Jesus. That is the primary way that we can experience that reconciliation, this in a vertical relationship with the Lord. But that vertical reconciliation with God helps us to have that horizontal or human to human reconciliation in our relationships. So trust him and look forward in hope.